Daniel in Edgware, you're on the radio. What do you make of those protests, Daniel? Good morning.
Good morning, Nick. I'm apoplectic about what happened yesterday. The Home Secretary should go to New Scotland Yard and City Hall and deliver 2 P45s to Cassandra Dick and Sadiq Khan.
Why?
Absolutely disgraceful to allow
Why?
those demonstrations to go ahead.
This is a country that's been completely based on peaceful
we
protest.
are in an absolute emergency at the moment where we've got a pandemic. What's going to happen in the next couple of weeks is going to be a huge spike of infections in London because of what's happened, and there's going to be deaths.
Respectfully,
and that's what's going to happen.
Respectfully, you don't know that that's going to happen, Daniel.
No,
I understand your
concern. But please God it doesn't. But mark my words, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen.
What would you say?
150,000 people, not social distancing.
No, not 150,000. 13 to 14,000.
15,000, beg your pardon. I'm so sorry.
No, 14. No, 14. 144. All right, let's go 15. It's a... I mean, it's certainly... right, 2 people is against the law, so 13, 14,000 is law. What would you say to someone who went to the protest then, Daniel?
I would say, why did they go to the protest?
Well, why don't you ask her? Here we are. I've got someone who did. Stay on the line. Sharon in Ealing. Daniel's asking, why did you go? What would you say to Daniel? Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Nick. To the caller that's on the line at the moment,
yes.
What do we do to create effective change? Do we sit down and wait for a virus to pass, or do we continue to march on and say that we're not taking it anymore? People are dying daily in America because they want change, not because they're sick with the coronavirus. So are we not willing to put our lives on the line to make sure that change happens?
Daniel?
People are dying in America. What's that got to do with the UK? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, this is a global issue.
We have a very...
Let Daniel, I will come back to you. You've asked Sharon a question. Sharon, over to you.
It's a global issue. It's not a UK issue or a US issue. It's a global issue. Racism is global. Anywhere I've been in the world, I've faced racism just because of the colour of my skin. The fact that as a unit, white people want to segregate one continent from another to pass the blame on is the reason why change isn't happening. Right, so we need to take responsibility as a country, whether I'm black or white. Okay. I need to be able to say what I see happening over there isn't right and stand up for that.
Let's give Daniel back in. Daniel?
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more with what you're saying. But the fact of the matter is, at the moment, we are in a state of emergency, and there are people dying, 300 people dying daily from coronavirus. And social distancing. We've been told to do social distancing. And what did we see yesterday? 14,000 people not observing, trying to not observing it, basically.
And let's put that to Sharon. Were you not concerned for your own health, Sharon? Have you been socially distancing?
Yes, I have. I mean, I've been social distancing. I've got 3 children. I've got a mother who's over the age of 60. We've all been practising social distancing.
Well, were you not concerned, to pick up on Daniel's point then, the potentially, and I hope Daniel's wrong without being rude to him, but the potential for what you might have done to your kids, and particularly your mum, is vast, Sharon.
The potential is quite great, but we have to take these chances when we want change to happen. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be around my mum now for a couple of weeks because I will social distance from her because I have put myself at risk. But at the same time, it's about taking responsibility for our actions. If we have gone out, we were advised before we went and we were advised while we were there to social distance and make sure that we isolate for 2 weeks.
Look after your children, look after your mum. Daniel, thank you. Sharon, thank you. Let's stay with this conversation.